Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of K&D The Porch podcast, episode number
Sweet 16,
Sweet
baby.
16. What do I do? What did I do at 16 years old, man? 16 we were what,
16,
sophomores or freshmen?
We was just talking about this, actually. 16 we were sophomores, right?
Sophomore year.
That was like the age of like the TBHs.
That was, yeah.
The age of the TBHs.
The TBHs, yeah. Like for TBH, and all of a sudden you got a girlfriend next week.
Yeah.
Dude, that was real.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, we're driving to different schools.
Yeah.
That
That was very interesting. That was a very interesting time and place to be.
It's so weird to think like that was what? So we're 16, we're 22 right now. So 16 was 6 years ago.
6 years
That does not feel like 6 years ago for sure.
Nah, because 6 years ago, it was nothing. It was
6 years ago, it feels like middle school.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. 6 years, I didn't even have my license yet.
Nope. I wasn't even close to getting mine.
I wasn't even thinking about getting a job.
Yeah. Wasn't thinking about the Rona.
No, definitely was not thinking about the Rona or anything like that. I didn't even think about racism like that.
Oh, no.
Nothing. I didn't. Nah.
I think that's a crazy thing is like, I feel like I started to like, not think about it more, but like pay more attention to it as like, not only I got older, but like as like I learned more. Because I feel like even though I knew racism was real, I didn't really like, it didn't really hit me back then until like, unless I like dealt with it like personally, like myself.
Yeah.
But like once I started to learn more about it, like even if it's not happening to me, like it still hits hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's sad because like it hits way harder in other places as well.
Yeah. Sure.
And I feel like we get like maybe just a little bit, just a little taste of it because we can't even recognize it sometimes.
Yeah.
But some places it's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy, but I feel like that's a sad thing, man. Yeah. But yeah, let's.
You got some topics today? Or?
I got something stupid, bro. Somebody asked me this. I don't even know how to answer it, dog. I don't even know how to answer. I was like, bro, what? It's a stupid question. It's like probably a stupid question of the day. That's what I got, bro. All right, so visualizing your head. So visualize in your head right now.
Clowns.
Visualize a giraffe in your head right now, right?
A what?
A giraffe.
A giraffe. Okay, like the animal.
The animal giraffe, yeah. Okay. Visualize an animal giraffe, all right? All right. If a giraffe was in order to wear a tie, would it be wear at the top or at the bottom?
It's got to be the bottom.
The bottom?
Yeah.
For real?
That's like if you, like, even if, like, you're wearing a tie right now, you're not going to wear it up here. You wear it down here at the bottom of the neck. It doesn't go at the top. So it has to be at the bottom.
At the bottom?
And plus, it would just look dumb.
I don't know. Yeah, I just somebody asked me that, but it made me think for a second. I was like, wait, what?
No, it's got to be the bottom.
It got to be the bottom?
It has to be.
It has to be?
There's no way. It would look so dumb at the top.
The top? I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know. I froze.
No,
I froze.
It's got to be
the bottom. Was not my initial first thought.
It's got to be the bottom.
I didn't even think about the bottom. I didn't even think about the bottom. Nah. I don't know. I was like, I mean, it makes sense, but
All right, I got a question for you now.
What's good?
A young man that gets a lot of women, right?
Who?
You.
Absolutely not.
So, as a young man that you experience girls sliding in your DMs, a lot of the time. No. Let's be real. We're here to pod. Look, we're here to pod.
Yeah, we're here to pod, man.
If you're not gonna pod, you get girls in your DMs. Okay. Let's not front. Let's be upfront. All right. So girls come at you. And, they're dropping, like, names, right? So they're calling you cute, hot, bad, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
What is it about, to me, in my opinion, what is it about handsome that separates you from the other ones?
Handsome hits different.
Handsome hits different, right?
That hits it's different. Like,
I agree.
Bro, I remember when I got that DM, getting told I was handsome, I was like.
That hits different.
I felt like you're like a woman. Like a true woman.
Like you respect me.
Yeah, I respect it. Yeah, you respect me. I was like. Okay, like handsome is not really told a lot unless you're wearing a suit maybe or something. Like, it's like an older version.
Or like it's like your parents or something. Like. But handsome for sure hits different.
Like that. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a long time ago I had a conversation with somebody and I was like, as like guys, you really don't get like handsome often.
Handsome, nah. Usually I think of like cousins maybe.
Yeah.
These are like an auntie, you're telling me like,
you look handsome.
Or your son looks handsome. I feel like a Facebook talk.
Yeah. But when a girl calls you handsome, I feel like I think that's one of the best compliments.
I like it a lot.
I appreciate
that.
Yeah, I don't know any compliment that's higher than handsome.
Nah. Higher, nah. I feel like handsome. Yeah, I feel like it's not really up there compared to like, oh, like you're getting cute because they just handles out.
Yeah,
you're getting cute. You look sexy.
Even fine. I just feel
fine,
like Like,
Yeah.
do you even mean that?
Yeah, no. But handsome, you go out of your way.
Yeah.
Handsome
means like, I feel like handsome, like, that means you've been like thinking about that for
Yeah,
like a little while.
Yeah, it's like a little marinade.
Yeah, like you've been waiting to send that message for a while, and then you finally dropped it.
Yeah.
But like fine is just, or like cute, it's just like you were scrolling, like tap, send. Handsome is like you see the pic, and then a week goes by, you see another pic, you're like, then another week goes by, you're like, you know what? Let me get in there.
Yeah, let me get in there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But
so,
I like that. It was good. It was a great comment.
Yeah, women, if you're watching this, handsome is the way to go.
Handsome is the way to go.
Don't call a guy. I mean, you do you. It depends what you're trying to get out.
Yeah.
Don't call a guy handsome if you're not trying to get wifed up.
That's facts. Wifed up.
Yeah. There's no handsome is not a one night thing.
No.
That's we're gonna stick around.
Yeah, you gotta stick around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna play the game out.
So if you're looking for a husband, just go ahead and throw the handsome out there.
Yeah, that's a vibe. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, especially if you don't got the haircut.
Ooh.
Without the haircut, and you getting called handsome,
and you get called handsome.
That's what I'm saying.
And you got the red hair going on too.
Oh,
you acting different.
Yeah, you have been acting different.
Different, bro. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all. I didn't tell anyone I got the red hair. I don't know.
Oh
if you
yeah,
can see
last pod you had the do rag.
I had the do rag on. Yeah, we had the do rag on. Last year we had the curls going. Yeah. We had the curls going on. It was all right. It was all right. It was different. Cool. It was something different.
An experiment.
Yeah, it was a little quarantine vibes. But right now we still got red. I wanted to dye my hair red a long time ago, but
do you handle your business?
The quarantine made me change. Quarantine made me change. So
y'all gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
See what else I got.
Damn.
No, you know what I see? This is not even on my list, but it just popped in my head. I seen somebody was talking about Taco Bell on Twitter, and it was super random. Yeah. But they're like, have you ever noticed?
Yes.
That like the best things on the menu, they always take them off.
They do take them off.
They're like, man, too many people ordering this. Take it off.
Facts. I saw that. I was like, yo, yeah. Do they still have the Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I think
they still got those.
Oh, I don't know about the icy, but I know the drink they have. I feel like that's something that's the one thing that will never.
That's the only thing I would change.
But they had remember like those cinnamon bun things.
Yeah.
I remember they had the volcano burritos that were fire, and they just took them off. Dog, I'm like, bruh.
Dog, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And then they had a little mango drinks too back in the day.
They be in their bag, but they just get rid of all the good stuff. Bro.
Nah, I don't know what they do.
Yeah, whoever's in charge of Taco Bell is not the business.
They need to switch that up. That's not great customer or business, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they get rid of stuff either, because like their menu's not that big.
No,
for them to be like, oh, we don't have enough space for the inventory. Like, they don't even sell that much stuff. It's just tortillas and like meat.
Yeah. But honestly, not gonna lie, Taco Bell, I don't really eat Taco Bell like that.
Yeah, I don't really eat
Taco Bell's chalupa, undefeated though.
Chalupa's
undefeated.
I didn't think I had a chalupa.
For real? I don't know what it is. It's like a fried. Nah, it's like a flatbread fried or like.
I don't even really know.
Crispy. I don't know what it is.
Honestly, the only thing I really remember getting from Taco Bell is just like the regular tacos.
The beef five layer burrito. That's what I remember on heart.
Yeah,
the beef five layer burrito. Yeah, and then there's I'm not sure if they still got those. The little loaded grillers.
Yeah, those are solid.
Yeah, those hit. I mean, maybe just because they're $1 too.
Yeah.
They're just $1. But
bro, those used to be the movie before the movies or after the movies. That used to be the move.
Yeah, those been imposed. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, no jobs with the movie shoot.
I feel like kids these days will never know what type of like a process it was when we used to go to the movies. Like that, like the movies, the mall. Like kids don't know now. Like bro, that was an all day adventure. All day. We would be at the mall from like 9 to 5. Like it was our job.
That was our job. Yeah, like especially at Johnny Cribble's Pizza.
Yeah,
we would just sit there all day and just.
We would be there until somebody pick us up.
Yeah, we have to stretch our hours long.
Yeah,
and the thing about it is, I don't know if y'all been to Johnny Cribble's Pizza, but like when you're downstairs in that area, there's no service.
Yeah,
I remember there was no service on my phone. I was like, bro,
yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but.
Yeah, we went on some weird adventures when we were kids, and they just don't do it like that no more. At least from what I've seen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but man, I just don't see kids doing kid stuff no more.
No, people get made for riding the bus now.
Yeah,
not too proud.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Uber
bus pass, yeah. Shoot,
it's different now.
Yeah, take Uber now. They so fancy.
Yeah, man. Could you imagine if we had like those little Lime bikes back in the day?
Oh, that would have been different.
Yeah,
especially
it would have been.
And those most I used to live far because for some reason, so when we were at Mar Vista, I lived on Coronado Avenue, but when I went to Mar Vista Middle, we were living on this side, Delaware Street. If they were in Delaware, so it was always, for me, it was always like switched around. It was never close for me.
Yeah.
So Yeah, especially if I had those little line bikes.
Just
or
the line bikes, just a
or
vibe
the
real quick to
scooters.
get out.
Bro, I would have been so dope if I had a bird scooter in middle school.
Oh, same,
dude, I would have.
Bro, that's another thing. I remember in like middle school and maybe like high school. I never really did it a lot, but like when you want to like solidify your relationship, you walk somebody home. That's
yeah,
what
that
you.
walk
That's the
home.
yeah.
That walk home.
If you walk somebody home, I mean that's how it starts.
That's how it is.
Even if it was on accident, that's how it starts.
Sometimes, yeah.
But man, people don't walk home. I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it a lot.
Walk home? Nah.
Like, let me walk you home, or like I'm gonna walk her home. Do you remember telling the homies like, yeah, I'm gonna walk her home?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk her.
Like,
Yeah,
that was getting super hype.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just not the same no more.
Bro, you're gonna walk her home?
Oh my god! And then there was no like, we weren't really like active on social media, so like you didn't hear the story until the next day.
The next day, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, because I didn't get Snapchat. I didn't get Snapchat until I remember when I first made Snapchat. It was in Mr. Love's class.
Yeah,
that first time I ever made Snapchat.
I was like against Instagram for the longest. I didn't even have Instagram until like kind of a little bit later in freshman year.
I think maybe that's when it all came out.
Yeah, maybe. And I remember everybody had Instagram. I was like, what the hell is Instagram?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, I don't know what I thought. I thought it was a picture editing app, I think. So I was like, why would I need that? Because it's just a little camera thing.
So
I was like, whatever.
Yeah, especially now.
Yeah.
Compared to now, yeah, it looks way different.
So I was like, nah, I don't need it. And then I ended up making one later. I was like, oh, this is like kind of like Facebook.
Facebook,
like,
but like the younger version of it. Yeah, because we would just post on Facebook. Or I would post on Facebook.
Yeah, that's how I would use Facebook. And then now, I mean.
Or MySpace.
No, MySpace is like elementary school.
Elementary still?
MySpace died down.
I think.
Facebook, it was like all middle school from what I remember.
Yeah, Facebook was strong in middle school.
You remember those? What were they like the Skype on Facebook? You know what I'm talking about?
Wait. What do you mean?
Like people would like.
You talking about the app called?
Yeah.
I think it was called like Uvu.
Yeah.
Uvu, it was orange.
Yeah.
I think it was orange. I think it was Uvu, bro.
Yeah.
It was Uvu, or let me get your kick, your KRK, whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kick. The kick was like. That was like the foundation for the thirsty dudes. Like that was like without Kick, there's no thirsty dudes right now.
For some, I don't know why people would add you on Kick when you had a phone number. It's like the same. It was the same thing, dog. But that was a funny time.
Yeah.
I know there was something back then. There was like you can send like voice messages.
Yeah, I was just about to say that same thing.
I don't know what it was called.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like the little like you would instead of like texting, you would like record your voice and send it.
Yeah,
that was so weird.
I think it was like kind of like Snapchat was like it would delete after a certain time too.
Oh, maybe I don't remember.
I don't know.
I just remember it was like that was like a short-lived one though.
Yeah. That was short-lived for sure.
That one didn't last long at all.
Man,
I
did not.
All right. So what else we got today? You want me to knock some stuff off, or you?
Oh yeah, you can knock some stuff off.
All right. So let's reply to some of the people that asked us some questions. We kind of did like some small little replies on Instagram when we did our Q&A. So we're gonna tap in with a couple that I think we can kind of have little conversations on. The first one is from Israel Montgomery. We played football with him in high school. When we were sophomores. We got pulled up and we got to play with him. He said, "What's the greatest lesson that you would teach your children?"
Greatest lesson?
Yeah.
I heard this. Man, I feel like the greatest lesson you could teach someone discipline. I think being disciplined is probably one of the strongest traits you can ever have in life. Because if you can't control something or like your own attitude, I feel like you won't be able to work in any type of other function, like any team.
Sure, true.
I don't know. I just feel like discipline is strong. Not a lot of people have discipline.
Yeah,
it's hard to be disciplined. Like I said, like imagine you were trying to go on a diet, right? Mm-hmm. And you had no discipline in yourself.
Yeah, so it's like
you're just gonna keep eating. You're just gonna keep eating, or I don't know. It's kind of like a work ethic too.
Yeah,
and work ethic. If you're not disciplined,
it's gonna mingle with everything. Honestly, if you're not disciplined enough to like. I think discipline also, like, if you're not disciplined, you can't take criticism.
No.
Because you have, like, no self-control.
Yeah.
If you can't take criticism, you're not going to be able to learn.
No.
It's period. Like, you can't learn without being able to take criticism. That's discipline.
Mm-hmm.
I think, what would mine be? I kind of talked a little bit about mine because I replied on Instagram.
On Instagram?
I think mine was basically, like, there's no such, like, if I had to teach my son a lesson or like teach my child a lesson,
Mm-hmm.
it would be like there's no such thing as of like popularity. Like in your mind, like don't try to conform to like everything else that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Because that's something I think just kind of growing up the way we grew up, we were luckily to be able to just be ourselves.
Yeah.
And be kind of like okay.
Yeah.
Never be judged for being us.
Yeah, we weren't copying anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
They were just being us. Everything just came natural.
Yeah, and we never felt like we had to like, oh, I have to act like that or else I'm going to like not fit in. And I think that's a good thing. But a lot of kids, they don't have that, you know?
No, yeah. I feel like, especially when you talk about other schools around us.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a certain way you have to act, or certain like to be just to fit in with certain crowds and stuff like that, and that can mentally hurt you. That can mentally hurt you.
Yeah. And sometimes you end up doing stuff you want to do.
That's facts.
Like imagine if like we hated football, but like everybody else is playing football, so I'm gonna play too. I guess. Now your life's like, especially like football is not like something you can just kind of like
wake up and. Yeah,
it's not like something small. Like if you're playing football, that's like a huge part of your life.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something you're not even into, and it takes up a huge part of your life, now you're like you gotta end up trying to get yourself back on a path that you want to be in. It's just a waste of time.
It is a waste of time because it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's football is not easy to do.
Exactly.
Especially with all the stuff that comes with it, like weight room, class.
And this could be like any, like even basketball or anything. Like, if you're not doing something you like, then like, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you're working for something that's pointless to you.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing.
You can really do anything else, and and that takes a lot of time as well. Anything you do is gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, and that's why I think for sure that would probably be my most important lesson, because I feel like if you get that, you can kind of get away with like other stuff,
maneuver and everything.
But it just make sure like you're not being pressured by anybody else to do something that you're not even into or like even want to do.
It ain't that deep, and if they're trying to make you do that, then they're probably not your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not your friends. Yeah.
Surround yourself with people too. I think that's a good one too. Surround yourself with people that not even like that aren't on the same path as you, but just have kind of like similar mindset. Yeah. That's the same thing with college. Yeah. I mean, you don't even know who they are, but you guys are there for a reason. Like when you join a football team. Yeah. Or you're in a business class, I'm in a business class. I'm guessing we both like business, right?
Yeah. Something, and just mingle off of that.
Yeah. And then we get into Cordell asked a question. I think it's kind of similar to this, but also kind of different. I think it's a good question.
What do you say? So
Cordell asked, best advice to someone straight out of high school.
Best advice straight out of high school.
Yeah.
Don't rush into anything. I feel like you don't have to rush anything. If you want to go travel the world, go do that.
Yeah.
If you want to go to school, you can still do that. There's no time limit. There's no time. I mean, you can start something early. The earlier the better, maybe.
Yeah.
But like I said, not like I said, but you can probably meet someone. You can probably meet someone in the future, and that person can guide you to a whole different world, and then just change your whole perspective on everything.
Yeah.
Like, how should I say this? Like, you can probably like do nothing for like 4 years out of high school, but then you meet someone. Let's say, I don't know, some type of businessman or some type of businessman, and this man teaches you like how to run a business, start any type of business.
Yeah.
And you go based off that instead of doing, I don't know, being forced to go to college, being forced to go to the military, anything like that. Something you didn't really want to do it in the beginning. Because if you really wanted to do it, then you would have went.
Yeah.
So
that's something. I think mine would be find something you love, and it can not even be like a job. It could be like, say you just really like love being like a dad or being like a husband or just being like a family guy.
A family guy.
What if that's something you love? And like obviously money has to be made. You got to do that. But then you can kind of like, like if you find something you love, that's what you're going to work towards, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most important things that like especially like in myself, like my journey or whatever, like I think that's something that has driven me. I found something that I love, so it makes me want to work harder in different areas. I love not only just the sport of football, but I love being able to help and be a part of other people's doing better. Yeah. So I think coaching, teaching, I think that's something that I found out that like I love. I love being there for people and giving people advice and
Yeah.
being, especially football, something that I know is a huge part of my life.
Facts.
Something that I've done for my whole life. So having that as a, like pretty much like an outlet to like help people and like what I feel like I was meant to do is like the best option. And then working that into schools and all that stuff just made it even better. So it all started just one thing, and it just took it to the next level. Facts.
Yeah, and that it really hit me when you're talking about like the whole helping out and stuff like that. Like I know I'm gonna be a coach with you as well, but when Zay hit me up from Bonita, when he messaged me, that took it like I know I am gonna start helping out people, but he reached out to me like, and then I'm able to, because I wasn't in his shoes, but I'm able to like speak upon the experience that he will face in the future, and just being able to give advice to him of what to expect and all that stuff. It hit different. Like it felt good, like being able to help someone like that couldn't really help me, when I was younger. It gave me, like, it helped me out. Like I mean, like it felt cool.
That was dope of him to reach out.
Yeah, that was dope.
Which, and like, I think it's crazy because he's like a young black kid.
Yes.
And he's probably confused right now, probably scared, especially like right now with everything that's going on. Super scared. He saw somebody, which I think is like the most important reason for doing what we do. He saw somebody that looked like him. Somebody that was similar to him, probably understands what he was going through. A young black guy that just went to college for football, knows exactly what he's getting into. So he felt like he could reach out to you and get a response. And the way that you, like, your aura or your energy that you give off through your profile or like anything like that, it felt comfortable enough for him to not know you at all, never even played for you. You're coaching at his school now, but you never coached him at all.
Coached him, you
never even met him, and he still felt comfortable enough to reach out to you, which I think is super, super dope.
I think it was it's dope,
super dope.
That's crazy. Like I can't even imagine doing that when I was in high school. When I was in that position, I probably would just have to try my best to figure it out myself.
Yeah, exactly. But, and especially me, like I don't, like I said before, I don't like asking for help.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like that. Especially somebody I don't know, I would be super nervous. So the fact that he felt comfortable enough to hit you up was super, super dope.
I like that. That was dope.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Great experience, man. If you ever have the opportunity to help someone out, do it.
That's how I really hope when people watch this. I really hope they see us as like people that are willing to like talk and like hang out. And, like, reach out for anything. Because like you see us and like you automatically like. Especially people in IB, you automatically assume like football. Yeah. But like we also are students and we're also like
we're
young
not
adults.
Just football players, more than athletes.
Yeah, we're
more than athletes. That's I mean, exactly. It sounds cliche, but we're more than athletes, bro.
Yeah, we're young adults now. We've probably experienced a lot of the things that you're experiencing, and I mean, hit us up for anything. Honestly, even if it's not football related or anything. Yeah, I mean, we've both been through our fair share of ups and downs and just life, period.
God, man.
So
God.
We definitely, I feel like we have some enough experience to give advice for sure, especially how to get through hard times, stuff like that. Anything, honestly.
Especially, when someone honestly hit me about like parent issues as well.
Yeah.
Parent issues, those are big. We're here for that. We've been through that. We witnessed it, and we know how it feels to be the younger person of that. Yeah. And I know it's not easy to reach out about that, but we're always here. Yeah. We're always here, and it sucked. It sucks. But
even going off that, I have it's not even a question. It's not from anybody on Instagram, but I seen on Instagram. I even put on my story. It was basically like a story, kind of. Not. It was like a short story, but he was saying. He said there's two kids. Both had an alcoholic dad.
Ooh, those are horrible.
Alcoholic dad.
Those.
He said one kid. He became an alcoholic. They said, "Why'd you become an alcoholic?" He said, "I looked up to my dad, or I watched my dad." And then the other son never drank ever in his life. And they said, "Why don't you drink?" He said, "I watched my dad." And like I thought that was super crazy, especially like growing up the way we grew up. Like, and especially if you know me, you know this hit like deep.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know this hit me deep. So you have the opportunity to watch people, and I think a lot of people are like I made my mistakes and I learned from them. But you don't only have to learn from your mistakes. You can learn from other people's mistakes. And I feel like honestly, that's one of the, if I had to go back to answer that first question, that's probably one of my lessons that I would teach my children. If you can learn from other people's mistakes, you'll save so much time and pain, honestly.
Yes, pain, yeah.
You save yourself from making those mistakes from just watching. and take other people's mistakes as lessons
and learn it. Yes, to take it as a lesson. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, I thought that was, man, when I seen that, because, man, that hit me deep, man. Because a lot of people, they don't do that, man.
No.
I had the chance to watch somebody do something that I didn't agree with or whatever. So instead of going through that path and following that because I watched it, why not just do everything I can to avoid it? That's like going in, like you always see this. You always see the movies. They go into the future, and something's bad. So they go back in time. They're like, all right, instead of if I'm alcoholic in the future, I'm just not gonna drink no more. Drinking, yeah. You had a chance. You watched somebody that was in their future, so why not fix it and go back in time and not drink or not do something that could ultimately hurt you in the future? So I thought that was, man.
That's big, yeah.
Yeah, that was something that was huge, especially for me. That I thought was huge. I want to get on here and say something about it.
That's deep, dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know me. That's what I'm saying.
That's why, yeah.
If you guys are watching this and you know me, man. Oh man.
Ooh, get your boy. Get your boy.
Let's get on some funny stuff now. Adrian Guzman.
Oh, AG.
AG asks, actually, let's give shout out to AG. One Love Liquids is taking off right now. Oh, yeah.
Bro,
if you're in the IE, hopefully I can get a little branch down here in SD.
Yeah.
But, man, if you're in the IE, make sure you check out One Love Liquids. He's killing it right now with his protein shakes. He has vegan options, protein shakes. Some of them are non-vegan, some are vegan. And then, man, he has flavors like peanut butter jelly, Fruity Pebbles, man. He's killing it right now.
Sounds delicious, bro.
Super healthy drinks,
delicious.
Man. If you need a protein shake or anything like that throughout your day, after workout, before you work out, while you're at work, hit up One Love Liquids from my guy AG.
Can't go wrong with protein, man. Your body going to need it. Your body needs it.
If you're trying to get gains, man, One Love Liquids is the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, now, let's get to AG's question. I want to know from you, Hubert. What is more important?
Whoa.
Looks or personality? Keep it 100. We're podding right now. I want you to get on here and lie. I want you to keep it 100 with
me. Man, what's more important? Like for what? Are we talking about like relationship? Are we talking about having a friend?
I mean anything. You get it off.
It sounds a lot.
Let's say relationship. I mean that's the goal, right? That's the main point.
All right. If we can be honest. It's tough. I mean, I'm all for personality. I'm all for if you're cool, everything about that.
Yeah.
But if I don't find you attractive, that just kind of like it doesn't drive me.
Yeah.
It doesn't drive me. Like I don't like. I want to say personality, but looks plays a part.
Yeah.
Like I want to be proud. I want to be proud of what I do. But personality's always there.
Yeah.
Personality's always there. Yeah. Man, that's
a tough one.
This is a tough situation.
Let me give you my perspective.
Yeah, let me hear your perspective about it.
No, I'm podding right now. So I'm gonna get it off.
No, talk yo.
All right. So looks or personality.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, as cliche as it sounds, I have to go with looks. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. I wanted to say that too.
Okay, now.
I wanted to say that too.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna date some bum that I hate their personality and everything about them just because they look good.
Yeah.
But like I've told you many a time. I told you this many a times. If I'm not obsessed with you,
yes, that's why. Yeah.
I can't be in a relationship with you.
No.
Because I just it's not fair to you and it's not fair to me. Because all people deserve somebody that are madly in love with them.
Madly, yeah.
And if I'm not obsessed with you and I don't want to look at you all the time and stare at you all the time, then I mean we're wasting each other's time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and say, and plus, you're not gonna be at the grocery store and just be like, that girl looks like she has a great personality. Let me go. Like honestly, that's where it all starts is looks. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. So you're gonna go over there because she looks good. You're gonna DM her because she looks good.
She looks good.
You might DM her because of her personality. I mean, depends if you watch her YouTube channel or something. But
that's true. Yeah.
Ultimately, it comes off or looks is the first thing to go.
Looks is first thing.
But now this is where we get into it. But I don't care how good you look. If I don't mess with the way you act or who you are as a human being,
yes,
I can't mess with you.
No,
I can't. That's when it gets tricky.
That's a trick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is not an easy question.
No, it's not.
This is not an easy question.
And if you say personality, I want to say you're lying. If you say personality, I want to say you're lying.
It depends. It depends because looks is way different. Like me and Tay's looks is way different than yours looks. You know who me and Tay usually like.
Okay.
It's way different than yours.
Yeah.
So there's a different level of.
Well, you have
looks.
you have like what you like.
Yes.
But it's still like what you like. Like if say there's a girl that's hideous to me but beautiful to you.
Oh yeah.
It's not me that's in a relationship with her. It's you.
Yeah.
So ultimately, you want to like the way she looks, even if it's different from what I think.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think there's like a universal like perfect girl because like me and Tay argue all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but but again, like personality is obviously important, but let's get down to the facts. You gotta like the way that she looks.
You gotta like, because or else it ain't working.
You're not gonna, especially long term. If you don't like the way she looks, it's not gonna last, dude.
Nah.
That's why people get cheated on. Let's be real.
Can't believe you said, dog.
That's
real. It. We podding.
No, let's be podding right now.
Yeah, we podding right now. Yeah.
Because you try to force something and then it just doesn't end up working most of the time.
Yeah, and then someone gets hurt and you don't want to hurt someone.
That's why I refuse to do it, man. I refuse to do it.
You don't want to hurt anyone, man. It's the worst feeling.
If I'm not obsessed with you, it won't work.
It won't work.
Just won't.
Got to be obsessed, man. And that's the best part. That's what you want.
Yeah.
That's what you want, man. Have someone be obsessed over you, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's the goal.
Yeah.
You need to have somebody that is equally as obsessed or in love with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they're not, then again, that's where you get cheated on.
That's when it comes in.
Because what if they find somebody that they obsessed with?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I mean, I like dude and everything. He's cool.
Yeah.
But he's not this dude. So, but that's where it gets.
That's
a little bumpy.
AG, you wild.
AG,
that's a great question.
I want to know AG's answer. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him tomorrow and ask him what his answer.
I want to hear his answer for that because I
should have asked him. I should have asked him before this, but
that's a great question. That's a great question, man. I can't go wrong.
You got anything, boss?
I don't really got that much, nah. I don't really got that much today.
Yeah, man. We got what's her name? Jada finally dropped the.
Oh yeah.
She finally dropped the vid.
And
she said, I can't even, man. Will Smith, let me.
Dog, he deserves better.
Let me have a heart to heart with you, Will.
He deserves better.
Jada she's a different.
She for the streets.
She's a different beast. And you know what it is that makes me the most mad about Jada, which she's kind of getting trashed on Twitter right now. But she's getting trashed, and then she's also getting like people are like gassing her up because they're calling her like the woman future and stuff. But no, man, she tries to like use these like words of healing and this and that.
Yeah.
But she's doing bad things. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not doing good stuff right now. And then she's like, well, we healed each other. Like, no, that's not what that was. You dated him.
Yeah.
Stop with the healing. It's enough.
Healing. That's the key word. Yeah. Healing.
You're not tricking us no more. That's why I'm like, man, she's trying to make me mad. But Will, stay strong, brother.
That man.
It's a rough. And honestly, let's be real for a second. Because it's Will Smith and he's a man. Now let's pod.
Let's pod.
Because he's a man, he doesn't get no sympathy. He's just a man. Everybody just laughs it off. But if it was the opposite way,
God forbid that, man.
Will would be getting killed.
Bro, he would have been dragged over Twitter, everywhere, Facebook too. Parents commenting on that, all mad and everything.
I'm telling you.
And then, bro,
it's sad, man.
It is sad, man.
And this is when it gets to like people like me and you, just regulars. If Will's getting laughed at and joked around with, and nobody's even talking about him.
No.
Imagine if this happens to us.
No.
If you get publicly like, oh, I had a relationship with Dirty's girlfriend, people will be like, oh my God, nobody checking up on you.
Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody, hey, Dirty, I heard what happened. Everything all right? But if it was the opposite way, oh my God, these men are disgusting. They make me sick to my stomach. They're worthless. I hate it. I hate it. And you know it's true. That's how they be talking.
Yeah.
This is not even like extra. Like this is regular. If you go on Twitter, you're gonna see somebody getting killed. It's just the way life is, man.
Those are heavy drags. Heavy drags, man.
It's rough out here for. See, this is where I get into it.
Ooh.
It's rough. I want to say it's rough for men, but some men is just doing stupid stuff and they making us look bad.
Yes, they be having fun with it.
Yeah,
dog, they be having fun with it.
Like I'm watching Will go through it right now, and then we watch our friend do like the opposite.
Yes,
and I'm like, bruh, you killing me, man.
I love it. I love it's. Man, it's just funny seeing people's responses, dog.
Yeah.
These responses have me like, dog, come on, man.
Yeah. It's always fun when like stuff like this goes down on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because you know it's gonna be like an all out like war. It's always funny, bro.
Yeah. People go crazy on Twitter, man. Yeah. This Twitter threads.
Yeah. Are you hooked up to the what's it called right now?
Why? Yeah.
To the Bluetooth?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you this video, man. And I want you to play it on there because we can't get what's it called, right?
I don't think so. No, I think it's only music. Wow, what is it?
They did a voiceover on Will Smith.
Ooh.
And his and the one where he cries on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
That's disrespectful.
Look at it on Twitter. Pull it up. I want you to play it.
Send me it. Let me see it.
Send it to you.
Let me see this, man. If y'all watching YouTube video, I might pull up the video. Let me see if I can do that. You said just a voiceover?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, it's like, it's the video too, but.
Oh, okay. So, hold up.
5 years ago, you know.
Fighting demons, dog.
As men in this scary world.
It's a cold world, man. It's a cold world.
Man. Could you imagine? So, like, Jada's relationship with Tupac, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know too much of it, but
I don't know too much of it either. But I know, like, basically people are saying if Tupac didn't die, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are not getting married. That's basically what I've been hearing, or I've heard over the years. Could you imagine? That's already something you got. This is where I get like. This is where I'm like Jada, dog. This man is fighting demons just because of Tupac alone.
Yes.
Now he's got to deal with another dude that you were in a relationship with. Like, come on, bro.
You don't have it easy.
It's a rough time.
You don't have it easy at all.
It's a rough time, man. For a man out here in this lifetime, it is a rough, rough time.
To be a man.
Can't be soft out here, man.
You can't be soft.
This is why, man, women don't ask us why we on our vibe, bro. Like, let your guard down. Yeah, put down the wall.
Exactly, man. No.
Because it ain't even the end of July yet, and we already talking about August.
You a straight clown for that, but...
am I lying, though?
You ain't lying, though.
We talking about August.
Yes,
in July. All because of women. We got into this yesterday. Yesterday, right?
Which one? About what?
Men, I'm starting to, times have changed. They're developing.
Yes, they have.
Men don't cheat.
Exactly. Men don't cheat.
I think people are holding on to old
sayings.
Yeah, old sayings.
Old
Let's go roll with the flow.
Yes.
Men cheat, women don't. Nah. We see this new world. Hot girl summer opened my eyes.
Hot girl summer
opened my eyes.
Ooh.
No, we're not taking that. Only men cheat. Men ain't blah blah blah. No.
Women cheat, dog.
From what I've seen, women cheat more.
Women cheat, dog.
Oh, we got a question from Michael Albright.
Oh, what?
What in the eyes of the people? What's worse?
Oh yeah. Take a question.
Men cheat or when women cheat? And we kind of got into this a little bit more last night, but let's get more into it right now. What's worse?
What's worse for me, or you said for the people still?
For overall, if somebody was not even from this planet and they asked you, so like when women cheat and when men cheat, like which one's worse?
Men cheat, dog. They get dragged, but when women cheat, it's the men's fault. It's the guy's fault, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the guy's fault.
If a woman cheats, you're just not a man. No. You're not enough man for her.
Yeah.
And she moved on, and she's doing better now without you. If a man cheats, oh, you scum.
Yeah.
You loser, low life bum.
They drag us, man.
Yeah.
It's not safe for us.
No,
It's not safe, especially known with Twitter, dog.
Yeah.
Once you see someone, when you see that 30,000 retweets, it's over. When you see the threads, you see all the comments, but they don't know. They don't know the real story.
Yeah.
They don't know the real story.
Yeah, we got to stop doing this whole men shaming thing.
Men, yeah, come
it's
on,
not a
man.
thing no more.
Come on.
And
Come
even
on.
so, Jada's even helped prove my point that I was talking about last night. Last night I said, man, when this is broad, so don't get me twisted.
Go ahead.
When women cheat, man, it's like a relationship cheat. You know, they rarely just like, oh, I kissed this dude, or like, you know, we had a night or whatever.
Yes.
With girls, man, it's like they go on dates.
Yes. Yeah.
She go over the house. She playing, like having fun doing his makeup and stuff.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
Yeah.
Like
at least guys, it's gonna be like in and out if they do cheat, which hasn't happened in decades now.
In and out real quick, hit you up like at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
and that's it. After that, nah, it's over with. But yeah, they really they be spending money on them.
Yeah,
like the opposite, like dog.
Imagine seeing imagine you guys shared like a credit card or something, and you seeing like checks from Foot Locker. See,
I didn't get no shoes.
Yeah, you didn't get no. She shouldn't come home with no shoes. $200. You know it's Jordans.
Oh,
she got the notification. Got him. Oh, I think that's the worst. That's like the most disgusting version of cheating you could do.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy him the shoes that just dropped instead of your husband or your longtime boyfriend.
Yes, and then that dude flexes them.
Oh,
golly, bro.
That hurts.
God forbid that.
That hurts. I hope God, please don't put me in that.
God forbid that. That's horrible.
Hey,
That's not even funny.
You're a shoehead, right? You would call yourself a sneakerhead a little bit.
I mean, I don't want to say retired, but I'm
as into it anymore.
I'm not as into it.
But you still like your nice selection of shoes,
I still like
right?
a good selection of shoes.
You see like a nice pair of shoes dropping, you'll swoop.
Yeah, I'll swoop. Yeah,
okay.
If I can afford it.
What if your girl is just like she's just not into shoes at all? Like she she just rather wear just like some beaters all day every day. Like she only has two pairs of shoes.
On them two pairs of shoes, better to be some Vans or some Converse.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, okay.
I can do that, dog.
But if it was like two pairs of like Nike running shoes, not even just some like off clearance rack type.
Oh gosh, I mean I can't disrespect that clearance.
I mean I rock with the clearance rack too.
Yeah, but man, you know what? I think that also goes with the looks.
Yeah,
that goes back to the looks thing, and the shoe game plays a good part.
Shoe game does, and I think that goes back to just the way she looks. You might not know nothing about her. The way she looks, though, is kind of telling a little bit of what you need to know.
Yes.
You see, she's wearing some nice shoes that obviously she took some time to pick up, and that's gonna be like, okay, I know what you be on.
Mm-hmm.
If I see you rocking just some beat up Chucks, I'm kind of like, what you be on? Like,
what you be on?
Yeah, is that the only pair or?
I don't know.
I'm a Ross warrior though, so I'm not gonna act like I'm like a sneakerhead or anything. But I have a lot of shoes, but a lot of them have came from Ross. I don't buy a lot of.
That's the thing.
Shoes.
I feel like Ross gives you. Think about Ross, man. You don't go to Ross to get some all white Air Force One, so something basic. Yeah. When you go to Ross, you get something funky, something different.
And I think that's why I love it so much.
And you can't you can buy them at the store, but that's not the same. And it's also good because you get them at a good price already.
Yeah,
you get them at a great price, and it's just funky and different.
I think one of my favorite things about Ross is that when I buy something from there, usually nobody else has what I have. If I'm buying something there, I'm not gonna see nobody else with those shoes.
No, you're not. Yeah.
Nobody else. I mean, you can't buy them out of stock. You got to search for them. Mm-hmm. I think that's probably the best thing about Ross. I know I'm not gonna be walking around looking like everybody else.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's the thing about Ross is undefeated when it comes to just different stuff.
Yeah,
just different stuff. I mean, it happens crazy, funky
you
sizes.
Get some tools. You can get some shoes, a rug.
Yeah, that's how I started my Calvin Klein underwear, bro. No cap. That's because they came 3 packs or a three pair, and I was like, okay, cool. They comfy too. I like them.
I'm always in Ross. I think another best thing about Ross is that you're not gonna go in there looking for something, you know.
Mhm.
Like you're gonna go in there and you're gonna be like, oh
Yeah, that's
yeah,
why-
it's like Christmas.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's
oh
like,
yeah,
that's it's like a hunt.
yeah.
It's like a hunt, and it's like you don't know what to expect. That's the best thing about it, because sometimes like you can see the shoes that you saw like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and they pop up there now.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like those, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing like to experience when it comes to like Ross, Marshalls, what's the other ones? Like,
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
I never really been in there.
Burlington.
Like that,
Burlington big. Burlington is nice.
When Converse was popping, I used to be in Burlington. They used to always have the Converse in there.
Yeah, those are still a vibe.
Yeah, I can't mess with. See, as I grew up, I stopped wearing stuff that I don't think is comfortable.
That's what. Yeah, it's
I hate. I mean, Chucks. I only wore them for the hype.
Chucks. Yeah,
I mean, they looked all right, but man, I only wore them for just. They were
yeah.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're not comfortable at all.
It's like just walking barefoot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, some people like lift in them and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's good for like having flat
flat stuff. Yeah. But I still go in Vans. I feel like Vans are more comfortable than Converse to this day.
Yeah, even if I'm going somewhere I know I'm gonna walk around a lot, I'm not wearing Vans.
Oh no! I might wear some Air Maxes.
Yeah,
some Air Max Ultra Boost. Ooh,
my Hirachis.
The Hirachis vibe.
Hirachis, bro.
I love me some Ultra Boost, man.
Oh yeah, Ultra Boost is a vibe.
Ultra Boost, Air Max. I like them.
Ultra Boost definitely a vibe. I haven't bought Air Maxes in a while.
I like my Air Maxes. Air Maxes are comfy, man.
Yeah.
You know what? This might be a guy hack. I wear my Air Maxes on the first day all the time.
First date?
First date.
Why is that?
Give me hype. Give me hype, dog.
You're a dirtbag.
Yes,
for that
give
one.
me hype, man.
So you'd be like walking in there 6'2".
Man, I'd be like 6'4".
Just relax,
bro. I'd be questioning like a 6'4", 6'3". No captain, dog. Like, man, oh man, I love when I wear Air Maxes, man. They make me feel like a king, dog. They make me feel special. I'm feeling tall. D1 athlete already.
So you be height fishing on the first date?
Height fishing? No.
Then you get home and take off your shoes and drop down.
Yeah, it'd be. I guess you could say that, but
I mean, at least it's not like 6 inches.
Yeah, it's not no. I don't know what's a tall shoe. I don't even know. I can't even know what other tall shoe other than Air Maxes.
Those Air Force Ones where they're like the double.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I seen girls wear them.
Yeah,
girls be it's like it'd be like a different type of look.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh, did they even make those?
Yeah,
funky. But yeah, give a shout out to the merch coming.
Oh, so we got some merch, man. So the sweater that I wore last week, I should have wore it today, but I didn't want to wear it too many episodes in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
bro, you only got one hoodie, dog.
But yeah, so we got some merch dropping, man. We just been kind of experimenting with colors, kind of talking to the homies with kind of seeing what they thought and things like that. But we do have, so the sweater that I wear all the time on the pod, we have some more coming out like that, but they're different colors right now. We have purple, yellow, blue, gray. I think that's it for right now. And like a light gray. Oh, like they're pretty much this.
Mm-hmm.
So we have those right now in the works, and then I'm gonna try to talk to a couple more people, see if I can get them, because again, I'm not trying to pay for like no like wild, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to kind of see who I can experiment with and kind of see if I can get different people with different colors.
Yeah.
So the more pretty much like examples I have is the more I can show you guys to give you guys kind of an idea of what's coming. So you guys can tell us what you want, and we can start getting some orders out coming and rock like that. I think they're super dope so far. I mean,
it's different.
Yeah, it's different. When I made the sweater, I told Dirty, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about making a podcast sweater. And he's like, oh, all right. I was like, yeah, but I want something like funky.
Yeah,
that was my word. I said
that's
funky.
Funky. Yeah, that was the word.
Yeah, I was like, I want it to be funky and like weird. And he was like, all right. So
yeah, first I was like,
so I went researching, trying to find like different stuff, and then I came up with the one that I made. So the letters are pretty much the same on the sweater, but the colors of the sweater are different. Sweaters are nice and comfy, pretty just regular chill sweater. Nothing special, nothing bummy. But I think the different colors so far are looking dope. I can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully we can get a little photo shoot going on this weekend or sometime. So we can start getting some looks out, and you guys start telling us what you want and what we can get out to you guys. So
yes,
I'm hyped, man.
I'm hyped, bro. That's me dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
I want to see people walking around with the K&D merch on.
And I mean, we could have easily made a shirt.
Yeah,
But the hoodies is the vibe.
and the shirt, I think the shirt will come soon.
Soon, yeah.
The shirt is more like of a mass production. Like we'll order it ourselves, just like a whole bunch of them, and then just sell them. But the sweaters, and number one, I made my own, and then people are asking me like, "Oh, where'd you get?" Or like, "How can I get one?" So I was like, "All right, let's just make those and start shipping those off," and that'll be kind of like our own like home built kind of thing.
Yeah, it is home built.
Yeah, and then the shirts that are coming sooner or later, those will be more of like a mass production, you know, cheaper option. Just the sweaters were, exactly. Yeah, not cheap and like bad, but like cheap.
Inexpensive.
Like, inexpensive.
That's a business term. We're inexpensive.
Yeah, inexpensive.
Cheaper, but it's quality.
Yeah. And the sweaters are going for $40 just because of how much we pay for the material.
Yeah.
We're not making like crazy amount of money off of them, but obviously we want to make some type of profit since we're putting in work.
And put it back in K&D The Porch podcast.
Yeah, so we can bring the podcast a little bit. We got some new additions but kind of updates that we want to make. So that'll help us out. And then obviously getting you guys merch would be super dope to see the homies and everybody that listens walking around with podcast sweaters on.
Loud and proud.
Would be crazy dope. So we're excited, man. I know I can't wait to get everybody their sweaters and start taking some pics and give you guys some examples of what we got going.
Facts.
Super hype. Can't wait till that drops. I was actually finishing up a couple of them today, and they came out super dope. Can't wait for you guys to see them. We even got a little. Should I tell them about the little?
I was gonna say hit it. I was gonna say
keep it
reveal it later on.
But yeah, we got something dope on them. Yeah, which is like something I haven't seen a lot of people have.
I don't think no brand has ever done it before.
Yeah, this is more kind of like the high class stuff. So I think it's super dope, and I can't wait for people to see this.
Dope.
And Dirty has been taking super amount of pictures, so hopefully we we can get some nice little model pictures, maybe even like a little video, maybe like a little hype release video commercial type.
I do have like I do got some new equipment
so we can play around with that a little bit.
Yes, that's gonna be fun.
I'm thinking like a little nighttime. So I mean, since they're sweaters, you don't really want to be in the sun with them like that. No. So let's see if we can get a little nighttime video vibe shoot. You know, let's we
can make
have
a
little fun, man.
Yeah, just have some toy around with it.
Yeah,
toy around with this. Be something different.
Yeah,
something different. I don't think I've ever seen a podcast go this hard over some merch.
Yeah, yeah, man. You can tell we're excited, man. Everything we do it ourselves. I think that's why we get so excited. This is not like us like going online. Click. Let's order 100 shirts.
Yeah,
we like literally. We made them.
Yeah,
with our own hands.
It comes with your own hands.
Yeah, so if you get a sweater, it's with love.
Yeah, it is with love.
There's no machine. It's just us.
Yeah,
so it's dope.
That's the missing part of it. Yeah. And we appreciate everyone to supporting us, man. Because
and we've been working on Big Shirley.
Big Shirley
has came kind of I mean, since the last time you guys seen her, she's came a long way. And actually, I was gonna tell Dirty, but I think it's cool that we kind of can talk about it on the podcast.
What?
I was gonna tell you I've been researching and I want to we're gonna shampoo and dye the carpet.
Ooh,
we're gonna do black.
Fancy right there. Okay.
So we're gonna do that. So this is the first time I'm telling them that, but yeah. So we've been. I have a lot of plans for Big Shirley, obviously, but with my money situation right now, I just bought the car, so and I just bought a whole bunch of stuff with stereo speakers, all that. Because I mean, when you get a car, first thing you gotta do is update speakers.
That's the first thing I did. Yeah,
I had to drive around for like a week or two with no sound. Oh, no, it was terrible.
You gotta bring that portable speaker in the car.
Yeah, man, it's just not the business. So we got the speakers going, and we're gonna. We just all day took yesterday taking out the dash.
Yeah.
So the whole dash came out. So I'm gonna customize that and do that black as well.
Yeah.
And then have some extra stuff that wasn't on there before. Just kind of making it more modern since it is an old car, and then hopefully shampoo and dye the carpet, which will make it look way nicer because the carpet's pretty stained up and pretty old. The guys didn't really take care of it too well.
Bro, the stuff that we found yesterday.
Yeah, we found like a credit card from 1999.
Yeah,
we found a parking ticket from 2001. I mean, this is old car problems. So. But yeah, man, I mean, he took care of the engine, which is all I really cared about. I knew I was going to flip it anyway on the inside, so I wasn't really tripping. But yeah, I mean, so far we're just kind of doing, especially the stuff we can do ourselves, we're doing the cheaper options right now. So instead of buying new carpet, we'll clean up the car. I have a power washer, so clean
Car
up
wash,
the clean up the carpet a little bit, take degrease it, shampoo it, dye it, have that black on the inside. And then since that's a pretty cheap option, I found out today. It's a pretty cheap thing to do. So you guys will see a video on that. Hopefully Dirty will be with me and we can get some video done. Hopefully take and maybe he'll record for us or something.
Maybe do some type of work.
Yeah, he doesn't work at all.
No.
So maybe Dirty can help me and take and record so you guys can actually see. Tay sat in the back of my car yesterday.
He sat in the back.
In a lawn chair just because I have a truck pretty much. And he just sat in the back on a lawn chair, which he was pretty pointless. He was a waste of space that day. But hopefully he can at least record next time.
Yes.
And get some good shots or something.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, man, we got big plans for Big Shirley. You can tell I'm gassed for it,
yeah.
but man, I'm excited for you guys to see.
I'm right there with them because I ain't never done all this before. So
I think this is the dope because neither. I mean, I've watched a whole bunch of stuff and I've done a couple things, but I haven't really done anything. You know, because like even with the dash, like something that's pretty simple in most parts. It took us a long time.
Dude, that was a pain, bro.
Yeah,
That was a
it was
pain.
a pain.
I don't know what that was, but it was a pain.
Yeah, man.
It was a pain. I don't know if these cars be adding too much extra stuff.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
unnecessary bull.
Yeah. I think, but man, I love taking the car apart because then I know how to put it back together.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the most like entertaining thing.
Putting it back together.
Putting it back together is like, damn. Because I remember I was taking apart stuff in the inside and my dad was like, you know how to put that back? I'm like, just chill. I got this. Don't trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just being like confident enough to be like,
put it back in.
I'll put it back in. I'll fix it and then put it back in.
Yeah,
that's the best thing. But man, I can't wait.
Yeah, bro. When I saw you take off the steering wheel, I was like, bro,
yeah,
dog. I got nervous. I was like, dude, I was like, and we gotta put this back in. I was like, oh,
it just comes with like kind of confidence a little bit because even like I was like, because I took the whole dash off and I moved this. I took the steering wheel off, put it back on, and I was like, I started it up. I was like, hopefully this thing drives the right way because if not, it's gonna be bad,
ugly, bro. It's be ugly for them.
Yeah. So I started that engine. I put it in reverse. I said, oh, it's
working. Yeah,
it's working. Let's get it.
It's working. It's doing its thing.
No dash. So, I mean, you learn a lot about cars during this time. I even changed my starter solenoid, which I didn't even know existed.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. So I replaced that, and it's just like, man, who knew this was even a thing? But
That's a car head.
Yeah, soon enough. I need to learn engine stuff, though. That's my biggest thing. I have no idea what goes on under the hood.
That just sounds expensive, dog.
Yeah. That's where you like, I think you need an education for that type of stuff.
That's like the,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go to school for that.
Because we would watch like those car shows are like, yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah.
It's making that sound. And when I hear it, I'm just like, it's running. I don't know.
Yeah, those things are crazy, man. Yeah. That's about to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good time in.
So, man, next 2 weeks, actually.
Next 2 weeks.
We're going to have some guests.
Okay.
I haven't turned dirty about this. We know the first one. I haven't turned dirty about the second one yet, but I'm about to tell them after this podcast ends because you guys don't need to know yet. But we got some guests coming on, some pretty dope guests. I think they're going to be super entertaining for you guys to watch. Make sure you tune in. K&D The Porch podcast. Make sure you stay updated with Instagram because we got merch coming. Make sure you pay attention to Instagram so you can tell us what type of merch you want so we can get it to you. And we're going to give out some stickers, man.
Yeah.
Dirty's out of school now, so we're getting ready to kind of get a little bit more active.
School.
Oh, are you still in school? I thought you finished.
I was second part 2. Dude, I'm being in school forever, dog.
What was the point of you telling us, yeah, you finished?
I finished part 1.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
part 1,
man,
dog.
I'm still gonna drag him out. We're still gonna get more active, man. We're gonna try to drop off some merch and some stickers, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, stay tuned. Mario Lopez, I did not forget about your sticker, man. It's
oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
I gotta send it to you. I did not forget though. You're still in my mind. You just got we got a lot of stuff going on, but we're gonna be on. It's gonna be on the way soon. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
K&D The Porch podcast, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast.
There we go.
Make sure you tune in. You know what the vibes is. Cue the Kodak.
There we go. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Episode 16. We out. K&D The Porch podcast. Share the love.